Do you remember why you started? Good morning and welcome to In the Car with Clint. The skies are blue here in South Australia today. Still waiting on those 30-degree days to regularly hit us, but it's better than rain. I've been speaking to you a little bit lately about planning and being clear on your direction and saying no to things that don't serve your goals or your happiness. And I got thinking a bit this morning about, why do we do what we do? Why did we get into a position, a job, start a business, volunteer, choose to stay home? Why do we do what we do? And it's a really busy period leading into Christmas for a lot of people, and it's probably not the best time to sit down and spend time reflecting, but you will approach that period of New Year's resolutions and Christmas breaks and have time to make changes in what you do to make yourself happier, which ultimately is the goal of a lot of people. And so I think it's a good opportunity to start thinking about why you do what you do and whether or not it's in line with the reason you started. Now, WaterPro or Hectagon Group now above all of my companies, my goal is to turn over $100 million a year. So I have a very heavy growth driven goal, which for extended periods of time will mean that we have no profit goal. Well, I've never had a bottom line profit goal, but we have a lower profit to most businesses of our size because we're trying to grow. And I think that sometimes you can get caught up in listening too much to people around you, your advisors, business partners, life partners, consultants, other people that have a vested interest in you doing stuff that is not in line with what you want, and you get busy. So those noises are the loudest and you're not listening to yourself. And I think I wanted to make this video today to remind you to make sure you're checking in on why you started, and if you are still heading in the direction that you wanted, and if you're living your life and not someone else's life for them. You see it a lot with parents pushing their kids into sports that their parents were kind of mediocre at or got to high levels at and want their kids to follow in their footsteps. You see it with kids being pushed to go to certain schools so that they can follow in daddy and granddaddy's steps of being a doctor and we're going to be the doctors. And you see it with business owners trying to emulate what they've seen other business owners do and trying to match the turnover that other business owners have. And sometimes that's at the detriment of their own personal happiness and income. You can be a real busy idiot. There's a saying that goes, drive for show, putt for dough. It's a golf analogy where the ball going in the hole is ultimately the goal, and how far you hit it on the first shot's irrelevant. And there's a turnover is vanity and profit is strategy kind of thing. It's very similar. Everyone talks about their turnover. No one's talking about their profit. So if that's something that's in your goals to have a certain level of profit, start focusing on that. If turnover is your focus on that. If running a not-for-profit and changing the world is your focus on that. If staying at home and being a key influence in bringing up your children is part of your goals, focus on that. I think it's just important to remember why you started and make sure you check in to see if that's where you're going, because we can get very, very caught up in doing 5 years of bullshit and look back and go, fuck, that was not what I wanted. And now I've got this massive business which makes no money, or I've got this small business that makes good profit but it's not in line with what I wanted, or I now have heart problems because I haven't concentrated on my health, etc., etc. So take 1 minute and stop and ask yourself today, are you living the life that you want, and are you traveling on the path that's going to get you in the direction that you want? And if not, make some changes, because only you can control that. It's your life. Thanks for tuning in to In the Car with Clint. Hopefully that's been of some benefit to at least one person. If you can think of anyone that might benefit from watching any of my videos, including this one, share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't hesitate to do so. And you can get these knowledge bombs on the daily during the week. Actually, you know what? I reckon I might start doing 7 a week. We'll start doing it on weekends as well. Just because I don't work weekends doesn't mean I can't record for weekends. Good thinking, Clint. Duffy. Let's do that. Be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.